everybody, it's Debbie here and welcome back to my crafty den. So I'm doing a plan with me and it's not Saturday night. I got home from work yesterday and I was too tired. I just didn't feel like doing my plan with me. So I thought, you know what? It's not gonna hurt to leave it for another day. So I did. So it's Sunday night and yeah, I'm just gonna go curl up and watch some TV when I'm done this and relax. But right now I've got some of this. I've got these strips that have been cut off from some scrapbook paper, and I've got this is that sticky back, you know, it's like sticker glitter paper, and I thought this is really cool actually, and I haven't used it for anything yet, and I thought I'm going to cut some strips of this so that it looks like glitter headers. This is so pretty. Look at that. Just the shine of it is just really pretty. So I thought instead of washi this week, I thought I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to just see what I can do with this and see what I can put together. So October, November, December, let's flip through here this week. So tomorrow's the 10th. And I got a plan from December the 10th to December the 16th. Yeah, I'm thinking not so much, you know, snowy, wintry theme, but I'm really liking this mint green and pink. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is break my boxes up going across my page into sections like this for things that I want to keep track of. If my strips are long enough to do that, and I think they're gonna be. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to go with the pink or with this green. What shall it be? What shall it be? I'm thinking the pink might be really cool. It's like a hot pink. Very, very neat. So let me see. Where's my paper trimmer? I'm going to throw this up here, and I'm just going to cut a little strip. This is very, very fine, and it was really hard to get separated. Not pretty. So, to cut this, I don't know if I can use my card or not. I'm going to try. Actually, I think because it's kind of a plasticky, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to just give it a little slice and then pull it, because I think I just did a very light slice because I did not want to cut through my paper. So I hope this is long enough to go on the other side. There. And cut that little bit right there. And take it off. There. So that's a perfect glitter header. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So yeah. So now I have that little bit where I want to put down my work schedule. So I'm going to do one of these skinny strips. Just like that, right across. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of winging this, guys. Is this one skinnier? It's the same size. I actually don't need one quite this wide. Maybe I'll trim it. I think I will. Because I only need it to be about half of that. So let's put that on there. Right like that. And we'll start with this little mint, and this kind of gives me a feeling like a pink and mint candy cane, this diagonal stripe. It's actually rather cute. I like it. So it's still kind of Christmassy, but in pastel colors. Instead of red and green, it's mint and pink. Very modern. Very modern. I'm not sure if it's actually modern or not, but that's what I'm going to call it. Modern Christmas. There. And put some glue on here as well. I didn't put much on, I just did. I just need to hold it to the paper. It's not like there's any pressure on any of this, like there's no pulling or anything like that. So it doesn't take much to glue it down, but it does take some. So I should put some. Hey. There. So this will be where I write my work schedule. My work schedule's really iffy this week. We're really, really slow at work. We just had a busy weekend. You know, and there's a little bit of stuff coming up, but for the next 5 or 6 days, it's like dead. There's nobody coming. So that's my work. Just like that. Now I'm going to do another strip of this. I'm just going to pull this back. And see, that one came off a lot easier. I couldn't even get the first one off. And this one just came right off. So, yeah, you never know, eh? Whoops. It's really sticky though, guys. Which is a good thing, I guess. See, it's sticking to my hand. And then a second strip over here to divide it. A lot of people like the 3. Oh, this is thin. I just broke a piece off of it. I better keep it in case I need it. But a lot of people like the 3 boxes. And I always used to try to plan morning, afternoon, evening in those 3 boxes. But my life doesn't always fit like that, if you know what I mean. It's different. So lately I've been doing a lot of just planning a little here and a little there. That's pretty. And then doing kind of a hodgepodge of all different types of things, and then just decorating the whole page and writing where I can. And then other weeks I break it down into sometimes 4 or 5 boxes. And let's do one of these now. Yeah, let's do one of these. I'm going to cut this first though, I think. Yeah, so I've been breaking it down into 4 or 5 boxes and dividing my days up like that. And other weeks I've been leaving great, huge to-do lists. So I've just been all over the place with my planning lately. That's not a very straight line, but it's a line nonetheless. And so I haven't really stuck to one style for quite some time. But that's okay. It's my planner. I can do whatever I want in it. You can do whatever you want in yours too. If you find a way to plan that suits you and it fits your lifestyle, and you do the same sort of plan every single week, and that's okay with you, go right ahead. Like, go for it, because it's your planner, right? That's the whole thing. It's yours. It's your style. It's your life. But, yeah. So anyway, we were busy at work today. And we had our Christmas potluck lunch. We always do a potluck at the end of each season and around Christmas and stuff like that. So we have quite a few of them, but just in our little housekeeping department at work. Next week is actually the our Christmas party for all the employees. But I rather enjoy the little potluck that we have. It's fun, and you know, everybody brings something to eat, and we have a great lunch together and a good laugh, and it's rather nice, actually. One of the younger girls, she's a real sweetheart, and she bought little gifts, just small items that were really cute, and wrapped them all up and didn't put anybody's name on them, and then just she had everybody's name down on a piece of paper, and she drew them out of a bag and called people's names, and you came up and you just put your hand in the bag and drew out a gift. And so that was quite fun. It was really nice of her to do that, and everybody had a good time. So now, what do I need here? I need another piece of this, so I think I'm going to do a couple more strips of this. There, so I have these little strips, so I can use them as I go. So, let me see. If I get these started at the right end, they're not that hard to peel off. There's a little wee bit of an overhang there. So, once again, I'm going to go with the big side this time and start over on this side. One of the cool things about covering your whole page like this and doing a no white space thing is that it adds lots and lots of color to your page, which makes it pretty. And then you can divide everything up and use stickers on top of it, and kind of use this as a background and then just plan from there. And it makes it makes your stickers really noticeable when you've got even on a print background like this. But I've got like this whole solid area in here filled in with this kind of gold on the green, and when I set stickers on top of there, they'll show up, like they'll pop off the page, and they'll be really noticeable when I'm going to look at stuff through the week. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm going to do some more of that pink stripe, but I'm going to do, this is my widest piece, and I am going to do this here because I can do my little list. Like, I might have a few extra days off. I think I'm going to work Monday, Tuesday, have Wednesday, Thursday, and I may even have Friday off. I'm not sure, or I might go in and work a part of a day. I want to get some shopping done this week. I want to get some errands done this week. I need a pen, or a pencil. A pencil will work. I just want to make a line there and there. And then I want to go over here and measure from there to there and make a line here and a line here. And then I'm just, because this is so wide, I'm going to cut it on my trimmer. It'll only take me a sec though. So yeah, so I might have some extra time off this week, but it's getting close to Christmas, and I don't have stuff done. I have gifts to buy still. I haven't been out of town in it's been at least 2 weeks, maybe closer to 3. I really need to get some stuff done. I've got most of my decorations done and most of my stuff up in my house. I need to get some baking done. There's a lot of things I need to do. And, you know, so much to do in so little time. So, yeah, I got to get it done. Is everybody else in that, oh, I've got to do it, I've got to do it, I've got to do it mode? It's Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to try not to stress about it, but I know I will anyway. My husband, usually what happens is we don't get it done and we don't get it done, and then right close to Christmas, we have a list of the last 2 or 3 gifts or whatever we still have to get, and we usually make a quick trip out of town and go in with a list and finish everything up together. So, but my biggest gift I have to get is something for my husband, and I don't have that yet, and I don't know what to get. It's I'm starting to get a little bit panicky, just a little bit. And put a strip of this at the bottom. Yes. Or maybe no. Yes, I do. I'm going to have to cut this down. So this has got to go on first. This is all over the place, isn't it? But I wasn't in the mood to do this last night. And I thought I was in the mood to do it tonight. But it looks like I'm not very well thought out. So sorry for that. I usually sit down and have a plan in mind. This was, I have some paper. I have some colors, and I'm not sure. So this is just going to be the pink and green spread. It's not going to have a theme. But I do love these colors, and they'll make me look in my planner. That's the whole point, isn't it? We decorate our planners so that they're nice to look at. And if they're nice to look at, then we see what we have to do. Because we look. That's all. So I want to get a planner for my granddaughter. My youngest granddaughter. My youngest granddaughter had a mini Happy Planner last year. It was her first planner. Her mom got it for her. And so I called her mom up and I said, does she have a planner for next year? And she said, no. She said, you can do that if you'd like. So I'm going to get her a planner. And I think it's an amazing idea. I'm really excited about it, but here's the thing. I don't know what kind to get. So if anybody has any suggestions, mostly she writes in it, I think. Not as much. She's 10, so not as much keeping track of what she needs to do as just writing things in it that she wants to write down. So I'm thinking a horizontal planner would be a really good idea. But what kind do I get her? What sort of, what sort of colors and quotes and things like that will she like? A kid's planner or a planner for a young girl? I think one of those squad goals would be really cool. They're girly and they're kind of cute, but I'm not sure. So my plan is I'm going to make a trip to Michael's in the city. I'm going to cross my fingers that they have the dashboard expansion pack because I want it so bad. I do. I really want it so bad. And I think it would be, it's the perfect layout for my YouTube planner, for my social media planner, because the way it's laid out, I can use it to put down, instead of things that I have to do so much, as I could use it to put down ideas and, you know, things that I need to get so that I can film. A lot of times I'll have a project in mind, but I'm missing something, so I can't really do it. So I'll have a list of things that I need to pick up. And sometimes when I go to the city, I'll just throw I don't take my classic size Happy Planner in my purse. I have my everyday carry for that, and I've shared that on here. But when I go shopping, when I go out of town, a lot of times I'll throw my my classic size just in the car so that I can take a look at it before I go in the store, so that I can kind of refresh my memory and figure out what I need. And I'm liking this. It's really pretty. And I'm going to take that right down to there. So, one more cut, and all my background should be done. Let me see what I have to do here. So that has to go right there. That's not straight. And that's not a good thing. I'm going to remark that because this is the straight side. This side here isn't straight. I think that's the straight side. That's not. That's hard to tell. I think that's the straight side. So yeah, let's measure this on the other side. Yeah, I think the dashboard layout would be really good for me. I want that. I need to take my... I've done it again. How does that happen? This has got to be... That's a 12 inches. One of these sides is cut. Maybe both sides are cut. Maybe I'll just cut it and hope for the best. Let's see what happens. I'm going to have to really pay attention to this for a second so that I can get this straight. Hopefully, it's going to have to do. So, yeah, I've just got so much on my mind and so much to do. And it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I just don't know how I'm going to get it all done. Having to work for a living really screws up your plans, doesn't it? I got that one, and then this one, that's a little bit off. It is a little bit off there, so. But that's okay. There. So I'll put these on. Oh, I just went off camera and I took my ruler. I measured out my 1.5 inch spaces for my days, and I used a bold black Sharpie to draw my lines down because I needed to really distinguish between those days. And I really am loving the colors in this. So I'm going to go off again. I'm going to put some stickers in for my, you know, some functional stickers in here. I'm not going to do a lot of decorating stickers or anything like that. I'm just going to put some functional stickers in for different things. And I'll give you a little peek when it's done. You don't really need to sit and watch me write. And I have found with experience that I can't talk and write at the same time because I end up writing what I'm talking instead of what I'm supposed to be writing. I don't know if anybody else is like that or not. I'm a little bit, you know, you can't chew gum and walk at the same time type of person. So I have to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I'll give you a little peek when I'm done. So there it is. I have it back in the book, and I have filled in a bunch of stuff. So I have my bills due that are due this week. My mid-month, always on the 15th. Everybody, I think that happens with everybody. Our bills kind of accumulate at the first of the month, in the middle of the month, or at the end of the month, or whatever. And yeah, so I put hello today, 'tis the season. And I put some of these little gift stickers down here because I still have to get gifts for 5 people. And so I wrote them down so that I don't forget. Now, these 2 are interchangeable. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. So because it's winter, depending on what the weather is like, I will either go shopping on Wednesday or Thursday, but on the other day, I will do my house chores. So I've got those down there. So that's it for now. I know I'm working Monday, Tuesday. I know I'm working Saturday, Sunday. Friday is iffy on the schedule, and I have Wednesday, Thursday off, and I really prefer that. I don't want to change it. So I may have 3 days off, which would be absolutely awesome. I might be able to get something else done. But that's it. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to comment and share. Let me know what you think of this style of just, you know, laying down a background, color blocking, and laying down a background and then kind of planning on top of that. I kind of like the breakup of these boxes a little bit better. You don't need much to keep track of your work schedule, so it's just a little one. My bills and errands that have to be done fit in this smaller box. I have this nice bigger box for lists that can be done, and depending on which days they are, and then the smaller box at the bottom to plan an evening in case anything comes up. So I hope you liked it, and bye-bye for now, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.